Hi there. When your child has not only acquired brain damage, HIE at birth, but is visually and hearing impaired, physical therapy not working. Okay, what you're going to have is an advanced child, advanced in care. Advanced in care means medically, advanced in care also means physically, mobility-wise, okay? What you're working on, first of all, is to get the eyes and the ears working as much as possible. I'm going to show you some tricks that we use for multisensory kiddos. But what you're going to be looking at first is a couple of things. Vision. I don't feel the eyes were examined properly. I don't think they looked at the eyes for glasses. They're noting that the optic nerves are pale, and they're going after that because the optic nerves are pale, that it's just going to be no matter low-level vision. However, as long as you have one strand that's in there that's working fine, and you won't have the full answers to that until your child's about 3, when the face has grown further out and they can see deeper into the nerves. But we need to act like he's going to see. So we're going to do that. I posted one video already, how to work with low-level vision, right? And then what we're going to do is go from there. What we're going to have to add in the hearing. Now, when you're 80% hearing impaired, I don't know about where you are at and if cochlear, the implants are an answer. What they'll start, even in the US, is they'll go after hearing aids first to fail. I have kiddos that have 100% hearing loss, and they still had to do the hearing aid first before they went to cochlear. So it's just the way the insurance game plans go. But hearing aids add weight to your child. Now you have microcephaly a bit, and you have the HIE to deal with. I'm also going to put in a couple of videos that I did explaining more what HIE means. The reason that you're at a loss for physical therapy, and it's no fault to them, but they are not usually multisensory trained. They're trained for muscle. So most likely they're trying to either prop your child in a tummy time and just waiting for him to get it, or they're going after a poor sit and trying to balance him out. You know what I mean? Like, because they're going after the age factor. So you might be seeing things like this where they're holding your child and they're he had sitting for 10 seconds. No, he didn't have sitting. If a child can't sit, they don't sit. Balancing in the air is not the answer. So, how to work with a child that's multisensory impaired. You're going to have to use lights, but at the same time, I must say, something like this, if you're at all concerned for seizures, you want to back off, and this is where I have the beads to show you. What I like about something like this toy, if you listen to it, it makes a bit of noise, right, from the spin. So what you can do is the auditory. Now, what I don't want is the looking at it per se. So before you bring in the auditory, you're also going to have some visual, right? Right now, your child wants to be able to hear something and look at something. Normal rule of thumb is I hear something, I go to look, right? But the hearing comes first. A lot of people don't realize that because they're thinking of what their eyes are doing. So you want to do something like this. Now, eventually, you want the eye-hand. But right now, if you have to do something like this where I'm stimulating the hands and the eyes, I'm going close, guys, because of the camera. You want to be about 12 inches. I wouldn't go further than 12 inches because of the low level until we get good eye contact. But you want to catch the vision. Catch the vision, what does that mean? Right now, I'm looking at you, right? And so I'm catching the vision. I see it. Right now, let's say I go away. Now, what a lot of parents want to do is chase it. And then the child starts, and then they go to look back. Where did it go? Just stay there. It's almost like catching a fish. You put your hook in and you're luring that, and you want them to come back to it. But with a hearing impaired child, again, what I like about beads, they give a bit of noise, is that you can sit here like this, and you're exciting the auditory as well as the visual responses. And that's where you have to go with that. Another big thing is again, like right now, you might think, oh, Michelle's wearing a lot of makeup. I kind of do that more so for the kids, so it's going to come out wrong. So my face is attractive, but no, attracted like, red lipstick, all those kind of things. But when you're working with your child, you want to sit there and go, hi, sweetheart. I don't care if you're wearing get a clown nose from Amazon or something like that. And I can be also too here again, I put in there how to work with low-level vision kind of thing, but so I'm going to get away from the vision. The one exercise you're going to start to do is balancing the head, right? What he has to do right now, see with the microcephaly, the eyes are going behind. And like I said, I'm going to pop up some videos when I have a second. I've got a lot of clients today. But you're just going to be here, and again, see where the eyes are at? My baby doll doesn't see me. And I'm just going to be balancing the head out. Water bowl technique, guys. You learn it in all your lessons. And you're just here. Hi, sweetheart. Your child needs to know that they can get something by their movement. Every baby wants to get something by their movement. They want the toy, so they roll. They want the toy, so they crawl. They want something by movement. Then they learn, oh, I can get something by movement. Guess what? I'm going to start opening my mouth. And I start getting stuff. And that's when speech comes around. Movement comes first. But right now, your child's not getting anything from movement. And this is the key aspect of where we need to excite the brain. I know there's been damage. I know that you're at a loss. It's multisensory. Like I said, most people haven't worked with that. I have lots of experience, unfortunately, and now you do too. But it's going to take you to start working this way with your child. It is going to be a full-time job, but you can do it, and we've got all the programs for it. But start with that. Get in the fast start, so you're getting the weekly Zooms and all of that. But if you think that someone's going to show up to your house once or twice a week and give you an hour, that you're going to see stuff going on with this, it's not going to happen. It's going to have to come from you, and you can do it. And that's why I had to do it. You can do it. Nina can do it. We're all here. It's not fun sometimes, and I know we have to work and do whatever and run the rest of our family and our lives. But these are the key things. We need to start getting his brain into progression and go from there. Thanks.